We are back on reasons that you should work out other than the physical results. We want to be here, and y'all have talked about this so many different times in different episodes and all of my, like videos and reels. Like, I'm huge on working out for the right reasons and not having, just one thing be just the physical results. We want our long-term health to be overall, we want to live sustainable. We want a sustainable, long, healthy lifestyle. We don't want to just be here just for the physical reasons because that won't last forever. So just different reasons on the importance of working out and not focusing on the physical results. So number one, being overall feeling good. I swear, like, even the days where you're not motivated, you don't feel like going, you'll never regret a workout. You just feel amazing. Like, you release so many hormones of those endorphins, so it just makes your brain relaxed. It makes you feel better. It puts you in a better mood. So overall, it's just a good thing to do, just to move your body to feel good. So that's like probably my main number one, like my biggest thing is just overall feeling good and doing it for that main reason and not focusing on just my physical goals, which I do obviously have physical goals. We all have physical goals, but again, just focusing on the right reasons and not just those physical results, because once you do that, you really aren't doing it for the right intention. You're just kind of doing it to look a certain way, and that can mentally drain you because you're not always going to feel like you have that physical quote-unquote goal or have succeeded to look a certain way. So that's where it can kind of become kind of toxic and not very healthy for you. So definitely doing it for the right reasons and just overall feeling good. I promise you, that's what keeps you going, is like just feeling your best and feeling your body. You're not just feeling your body, you're literally doing it for your mental health. And it, again, like releasing those endorphins and those hormones, like it just puts you in that mode, in that zone. It's just like, I don't know, it's just like an amazing feeling. If you guys work out, like even doing cardio, it just does something else more than like lifting sometimes. So definitely make sure if you have any questions about what to do for your goals, how to move your body, if you're new to moving your body, if you need help with anything like that, please reach out. Doing it for your mental health and just feeling good. Feeling good is like the best thing you can do for yourself, because you can literally move your body, like even if you're having, not the best day, you're not really in the mood, going for a walk, getting outside, doing anything really outside, especially because you're getting that vitamin D. Like, we literally are meant to have sunlight. Like, I have a difference when I have sunlight, when I get outside versus staying inside. Like, inside just kind of buries you and it makes you feel, it doesn't make you feel the best. So just getting outside and making sure you're getting exposed to the sun and having those vitamins and just moving your body overall. So that's another one that you guys should be able to do. As far as like walking, whatever, like cardio you want to do outside, even if it's just kicking the ball around, if it's reading outside, doing work outside, I like to do that. Obviously not the days where it's extremely hot, because like I'll be outside and I'm already like drenched in sweat. So it just depends on the day, obviously, and temperature outside. Overall, number one reason is to feel good. Second reason is for overall, cardiovascular. You want, again, not focusing on the physique, right? We want a healthy heart. We want to live a healthy lifestyle, just investing in yourself now so you're not suffering with, different things in the future, which we don't want to do, whether it's heart health, diabetes, anything that literally preventative, like this is where it becomes a preventative thing. I work on the preventative side. Obviously doctors and all those have the aftermath of your whatever you have, like any diagnosis, any heart issues, we want to prevent all that. So that's where like putting it in your mind, like this is an investment. I'm going to make the time. I'm going to get a membership. I'm going to, cook my own meals, invest in groceries, because all this is an investment. And again, I've talked about this in the past episode, where this is something where I'm really passionate about, because I feel like it's something that's, yes, it can be complicated and not very easy every day or every week, but it is something that we can do to physically change and prevent ourselves from getting into anything that we don't want to in the future before it's too late. So really having that preventative health, preventative side is really, really huge. So just getting your habits and routines down right now versus, like when it's too late. We don't want to do that. We want to make sure we're prioritizing our health now, whether that's meal prepping, whether that's moving our body, getting on a structured workout routine, whatever that may be or may look like for you. That is something that can take place now rather than later, because when you look at those like older people, even like my parents or just like older people we know, like they didn't get accustomed or they didn't get that habit of like moving their body or eating healthy. Like they just assume like how they grew up, what they were exposed to is how they should be living, what they should be eating, how they should be moving. So that's where we need to open our eyes and see like, okay, well, this is what I'm seeing in this is genetic. I want to prevent this. Like just some things that we can avoid and can make a habit and routine now rather than suffering and getting into trouble later. So that being the second reason, it's you exposed to, because you're burning calories. So I guarantee if you're not sleeping well, getting it on a specific routine that will help you, because you're moving your body, you're putting your body into that stress in a healthy way, stress in a healthy way. Stress isn't always a negative thing. I feel like we look at stress in a negative way and it's not negative. So that's another thing. If you are not sleeping well, if you don't feel like you're, are stuck in some rut or stuck in some routine that you want to get out of, I swear moving your body will do that for you. Even if you're not eating enough, I promise you, like once you start moving your body or just have that structured workout routine, whatever that is, you're burning more calories, you're going to crave more food. Obviously, taking into place like all of the healthy stuff and eating balanced overall is going to be huge for whatever journey that you're doing. So definitely make sure you're getting into all of that. So sleeping better, you're going to sleep so much better. Since I started lifting, which obviously it's been ups and downs since I started lifting so young. I started lifting as a sophomore in high school. So it's been almost 10 years or even more, I think, since I was exposed to like lifting. So I've always, slept better. I have always been somewhat of a early sleeper. Obviously the times where I'm like, want to have fun, go out with family, friends, and stay out till like, midnight, past 2, whatever. Obviously those days on the weekend, not that I do that now, I don't do that anymore. I just am not, I need my sleep. So definitely if you're struggling with sleep, I feel like that's so common. We're just living in a world where just full of stress, always on the go. We have to wake up early. We sleep late. We only get there's people that sleep like 4 to 6 hours. And on average, our bodies mentally and physically need at least 6 to 8 hours. Sometimes 9. So just depending, that also not sleeping enough can literally do damage to not only your brain, but your physical health too. That could be another factor why you're not losing weight, because we're not taking the time to recover. We're not sleeping well enough. We're not sleeping long enough. And when our body literally needs it, it's craving it. So those are 3 reasons. 4th reason is to de-stress. De-stress. I feel like that is such a common thing, especially in the US, like even going to Mexico, the people that work, they're not stressed about it. They just do their thing. They are in a habit and they get home, and I don't feel or sense their stress. Versus here, we're always going. I grew up with my mom just like coming home stressed, and she had anxiety, and I always sensed that she was like mad or something triggered her. And it's just like that stress that she's carrying from work on a day-to-day basis. I don't know what they're struggling with. I don't know what, if something happened or anything like that. So stress is a huge thing that literally moving your body can change. Again, like overall, just releasing those hormones, those endorphins, that's going to help you feel so much better mentally, physically. You'll never regret moving your body. This is like my biggest point, is like you'll never go wrong with moving your body. You'll regret 90% of the time, you'll regret not moving your body versus going to the gym or going on a walk, going on that walk. If you're debating it and you feel physically well, you're not, exhausted, you're not sore, go freaking move your body. Like, if you're craving that, especially, do it. Take it day by day. You don't have to get on this whole structure right off the bat. It literally takes one step at a time, one day at a time, 1 week at a time. That turns into a month. That turns into 3 months. That turns into a year, 2 years. Why do you think I'm here? I'm literally passionate about moving my body, doing stuff well for my body. And again, not just for the physical stuff, but mentally, this is what has got me going and continued to move my body, because you just feel good. It's literally like my second home. I go there to de-stress. I never regret a workout. I always come out of the gym feeling my best. And it's a way to de-stress. It's a way to release anxiety, to release depression. Like, there's so many benefits in working out. And I hope that these tips really helped you to, not only see like the physical stuff, because yes, again, like, we all have physical goals. We all have different events in our lives where we want to change and we want to do for ourselves. But mainly, like, just feeling good, use it to de-stress, get in to prevent any diseases, anything like that. That's like huge for what you're trying to do. And stop looking at just, physical results. Stop caring about what you see in the mirror. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop caring what people have to say about you, because in the end, you're doing it for you and nobody else. Like, that's what you should be doing. If you're doing it for anybody else, you're doing it for the wrong reasons. And I'm telling you that right now, because I have been there. I have compared myself. I look in the mirror sometimes and I'm just not genuinely happy. I don't like what I see. In the past too, I've, even tried extreme eating, extreme working out on day to day, trying to follow exactly like a puzzle piece of what this quote unquote influencer has. Like, so many influencers I've tried literally everything like them. And I've talked about this in the past, and I always compared myself. I'm like, I'm doing everything. I'm eating like them. I'm even sleeping like them. I'm wearing the same clothes. I even went into literally buying like the same clothes that they were wearing. And I'm always comparing myself. I'm like, I'm literally training like them. Why am I not looking like them? Why don't I look like them? So that's where it becomes really toxic. And yeah, this can get like kind of deep. Like, we are already going into kind of like a deep thing, because it can become, to that point where it is toxic, and it is kind of where it's at the negative point. And if it ever feels like that, if it ever feels like you're doing it for the wrong reasons, you're not enjoying it, please stop. Like, just stop and think and really evaluate if you're doing it for the right reasons or if you're doing it for the wrong reasons, and kind of just take a step back, take a break, and then try again with, day by day, week by week, slow movements. It doesn't have to be all at once. It's literally a lifestyle. Lifestyle is going to be a slow process. You're not going to see results right away. And you're doing this for the long term. You're not doing it for a quick fix. It's not going to be a quick fix. It's not going to be an easy road. If it was easy, everybody would look jacked. Everybody would look lean how they look. Everybody would be eating freaking healthy 24/7, and it's not a reality. The reality is when you can face the truth and take your step and say, okay, this is not going to be easy. I'm going to have to take it slow. If it's a walk once a week, if it's a walk once a day, whatever that is, if it's meal prepping once a month, if it's meal prepping twice a week, like, everyone starts somewhere. We're not all going to have the whole package right away. So just take that into consideration, and please let me know if you have any questions. We're going to go ahead and end this live. If you have any other podcast recommendations and topics, please leave them on the TheSOFitPodcast page, and I will get back to you, and we can talk about this more in the future. But I hope these tips helped you to kind of see that you don't have to do it for the physical reasons, and that you should be moving your body each day, or at least, a little bit at a time. Because we live in a world where we're just like so sedentary. A lot of us work 9 to 5, we're just sitting the whole time, and we're meant to move. We're meant to move our bodies. So hope you guys enjoyed this live. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to end this off with a quick prayer. Lord, thank you so much for this new week, for giving me this platform to reach people. I hope this spoke to someone. I pray that you speak to somebody if they're doing this for the wrong reasons, that you help redirect them and see that this can be an important thing, not only for the physical stuff, that you made us all unique, you made us all beautiful, just how we are.